looking a little rough this morning. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sitting here having some coffee and trying to stay warm. Got pretty chilly last night. It's about 7:30 and I am going to have some coffee slowly, warm up a little bit, and then start packing everything up, and I'll show you around a little bit once I get going. I was going to show you a picture of my hand. Yeah, I think I kind of broke something in my hand. Yikes. So yeah, my hand's looking a little ugly. Can't use this hand very good because it's too painful. So I'm thinking I probably broke that 5th metatarsal. Anyway, it still works enough. Here's a little overview of our camp. Awesome campsite, really. And I got to hear an owl about 5 o'clock this morning. It's pretty cool. And I'll show you where I got water. It was awesome. So easy. Beautiful little stream running right through. I got to hear that all night, which I love. Look at this. Is this not cool? A little sandy beach. And apparently there's another camp over here. I think I heard people there last night. Okay. Alright, let's get going. I'm moving late again. I cannot seem to get out of camp before 9 when it's cold. I just can't. Can't get up. It takes a bigger man than me. Okay. Okay, so here's the bear cables that were in camp. First time I had ever used bear cables. And basically all you do is unhook it from here and let it go, and you can pull the other line there, and that pulls down the little hooks. Then you just hook your bag and then pull this one, hook it back to the tree, and your bag goes up. Pretty nifty. First time ever. Definitely easier than hanging. Especially when you're tired and it's dark. Okay, so here we go. We are headed towards Toxaway campsite. And bye-bye little campsite, you were really cool. Alright, let's get moving. Okay, seriously, what the hell is in here? Wow, that's a big hole. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some power lines. This is kind of cool. I don't really normally think power lines are cool, but opens the view up. Cool. Lake Jocassee is 4.7 miles, and we are now entering Gorgeous State Park. Cool. Look at this. This is so beautiful. And then we go up, 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 up. Oh, look at this. Man, as a kid, this would have been my playground. Beautiful. Man, look at that. This would be a really good place to get water if you needed it. I'm good right now. Thankful there's a little bridge here. So I just came from up there. Steeper than it looks. Check out these stairs. That's totally cool. And let's keep going down. Lake Jocassee. I think it's Jocassee. I keep wanting to say Jocassee. Anyway, it's beautiful. So quiet. that's where I'm going after I do all of that staircase. This is awesome and totally scary at the same time. It's moving everywhere. Woo, get me off this bridge. Okay, I've been walking around for a while with a pine cone stuck to my head. Fashion couture. Anyway, okay, I found some really cool little campsites down here by the lake. And I've got to take a break. I've still got about 6 miles to the campsite that I want to get to. And I'm struggling. So I am gonna take a little bit and get some food. Try to let my tent dry out just a little bit. And then pack up and get going. So this is my current view at my little camp spot. This would be an awesome place to camp. We just got too many miles to go. So I'm noticing that the top of my hand is turning red now. It's pretty swollen. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get an x-ray just to make sure everything's mending correctly when I get home. Dessert. Yum. Okay, that was a nice little break. I'm back on trail. Not gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm even been a little bit lightheaded. Thinking it's probably just lack of calories and lack of electrolytes. So I got some calories in me and just drank some of my electrolytes, and so hoping I'll perk up a little bit. It's about 1:20 and I've got about 6 miles to go till I get to my campsite I wanted to make tonight. So here's hoping I can make it. Holy crap. Seriously. This is what kills your mileage right here. 6 miles would not be much, but this is gonna kill it pretty good. All right. Okay. Dang. I know it doesn't look like it, but that might be the hardest thing I've done in a long time, or ever maybe. Yet, anyway. I'm sure there's worse coming up. Okay, I just had the life scared out of me. Nothing like coming upon a boar standing in the middle of the trail. And she's got piglets. There goes the big boy. Well, I found out what's digging up the trail. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I'm a little nervous now. Whew, I'm glad they ran. So I figured it was boar that was doing this. And now I know. And I think that tuft of hair that I saw earlier was probably boar hair. Wow, they really do a lot of messing up. Look, you can see it on the trail on both sides. So I'm about 1.5 miles away from campsite now. I've been crying and I'm sorry. Sorry for being such a wimp. I don't know what happens at the end of the day, but it's like when I get close to campsite, I miss my husband, I miss my dog, and it's so beautiful out here and I'm loving it. But this has been a hard day, and I'm sorry for being a wimp, y'all. Anyway, hopefully once I get to camp and get set up and get in my sleeping bag, I'll feel a little bit better. Okay, so it looks like this is us right here. Over that bridge. I think there's a bunch of campsites over there. I'm ready. Whew. Okay, wow, what a campsite. This is the top of Laurel Falls. Wow. There's apparently a bear cable over there somewhere. I need to find it. Whew. Now to find a level spot. Good morning, guys. So yeah, as you can tell, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Note to self, do not camp at the head of a waterfall. Oh my God. Not only was it like a lot colder, everything got wet, everything. My sleeping bag, everything's soaked. So at some point down the trail, I am gonna stop and let everything dry out a little bit, get my sleeping bag out and let it get dry, because it was really damp. I didn't even do coffee this morning. I just wanted to get out of there and get going. So anyway, I'll check in later. This is Virginia Hawkins Falls. Ooh, so pretty. Wow. Okay, so did I mention lots and lots of steps? Where, thankfully they give you a bench to rest on before you continue up. Awesome. Whew. So I'm not sure what's going on today, but I am really, really tired. I just have no energy at all. And I'm sure it's a combination of things. I didn't sleep well. The Crohn's. I'm probably not getting enough calories. It's just so hard to eat when you're not hungry. But I'm trying. I mean, I ate a Snickers bar this morning and did a goo gel. But I'm struggling. I'm gonna try and stop later on and eat something a little more substantial, and hopefully that'll help a little bit. Back on top again. Getting ready to go down a bit and then back up. So I'm sitting here in the sun, drying things out like true hiker trash. Everything I had is soaking wet. At least it dries really fast. So I'm gonna get a bite to eat and then keep on trucking. Still got a long way to go. Gosh, yeah, and I've got a bruise on my head too. Wow. Hey guys. So yeah, obviously I'm not on the Foothills Trail. Hubby picked me up at Laurel Valley Access Road day before yesterday. I had about 14 and a half miles left to finish. But honestly, yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was done. I was so tired. I was exhausted. My legs were shaking. I really was just done. So yeah, I'm beating myself up about it a little bit, but you know, I pushed my body a lot of things happened. I did end up fracturing my hand first day on the trail, so dealing with that and with the cold. You know, the cold was really brutal. And honestly, it was mild for this time of year up there, but it was really cold to me. And so anyway, I'm back home and kind of regrouping, and so maybe I'll go up there and knock out that 14 miles one day. You know, it was going to be 14.5 miles over Sassafras Mountain, and I honestly just didn't feel physically that I was safe enough to do it. The trail's awesome. It is the most beautiful trail that I've ever been on. It is just phenomenal. But, you know, for me, I found it difficult. I thought it was difficult. I don't know, you know, maybe other people think it's easy. But I didn't think there was anything easy about it. I thought it was a tough trail. There was a lot of stairs, a lot of inclines and declines. The stairs were killer. I mean, I'm so thankful for them, but dang, it was hard, you know. And then there was a lot of blowdowns on part of the trail. I think these were recent blowdowns in the more remote parts of the trail. And negotiating them was a little bit tough because I was having trouble. I couldn't put any weight on my hands, so there were some that were, you know, too tall to go over and too low to go under without like belly scooting, and getting down and putting any pressure on my hand was hard. Anyway, those are just the things you deal with, right? But I think the biggest thing was that, you know, the Crohn's really sapped me. I was dehydrated to the point of I was feeling lightheaded. So, you know, I just decided that I was done for then. I wanted to go home. I wanted to get my hand x-rayed, and I was just really tired, and I needed a break. I learned a lot. It was a good learning experience. Yeah, I'm beating myself up a little bit, but it was a really good learning experience. I was able to stay warm for the most part. I think I only had one night where it was, you know, really uncomfortable. For the most part, my gear worked pretty good. Most things, yeah, I was pretty happy with most of my decisions as far as clothing and gear and all that. It was frustrating with the hand, you know, the simplest things like taking the top off my Nalgene, you know, or popping the top. I had to do it with my teeth because you know, unzipping the tent, you know, everything was more difficult. I did find out that I'm not real. Hold on, the hubby's cleaning out the vacuum cleaner. Wow, it's so hard to find a quiet place. Okay, so I've learned a couple things. One is I really hate cold weather. But, you know, whatever, that's just stuff you deal with, and I survived. I managed to stay warm. I just, you know, dealt with it. And you know, that's just part of hiking. And I do want to minimize the cold weather hiking as much as possible. I just hate being cold. You know, consequently, I like hiking when it's cold because, you know, I minimize the sweat and everything, but I just don't like camping in the cold. Another thing that was really hard for me, and I don't know if it's something you get used to the more you do it, but, you know, I like being alone. I am kind of a loner, but I was not real jazzed about camping in a very remote part by myself. It was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a little spooky, a little scary. I know on the AT it's going to be different. I know there's going to be more people out there, and probably, you know, probably too many. But anyway, going forward, I'm regrouping. I am getting back on the horse, so to speak. I'm gonna, you know, I have some things I have to deal with as far as hiking goes. 12 and 14 miles in difficult terrain the first days out. That wasn't smart, but unfortunately I just had a small window to do things, and I kind of was having to push myself. And I think the first day I did almost 15 miles, and the terrain was really difficult. And I fell the first day, and so yeah, I'm going to start out a little slower on when I get to the AT, maybe 8 miles or so for a week, or it may be even longer, and just see how that goes. And anyway, so see you guys soon. Hopefully we'll do a little gear update video, and I'll see you soon.